So when you get our steering wheel, you're going to get a few things in the kit. Sometimes you're not going to sort of need these things. Like this here, majority of the time you're not going to need. So this video is for like people who are like installing it on a car that doesn't have like steering wheel controls yet. So what we're going to actually use is like wireless like steering wheel controls instead of using the clock spring, because if you don't have steering wheel controls, you have to replace the clock spring otherwise, and that's just an extra step. That's a bit of a pain. So basically you're going to get the steering wheel, you can put that on, we have like another video for that. And then, so once you put the steering wheel on, you've got like this plug here and like this plug here. So what you have to do is you have to go and find the, pull that up. So you have to grab this bit here. So this is the sender and this is the receiver. So we'll cover the sender first. So you have the sender. This is going to be tucked in behind your, just behind your horn pad there. But basically on your connections, you're going to have like this connection here, which is coming from your steering wheel controls. So even if you were like using one of our different like models, and you might just be replacing the steering wheel controls on your current wheel, you could still use the same like Vhedia, because you're still going to have like this plug here. So this plug plugs into here, like so. So this plug is going to go to the original power that's on the horn pad. So you'll be able to, on the back of your horn pad, you've got a power like wire that will be coming out of your clock spring. So this is going to go onto the spade connector onto the horn pad, and so this one here is going to connect to the original connector that was going to the horn pad. So like when you pull the horn pad off, there's a little like spade connector on the back. I pull that off, so I plug that into here. You'll need to like insulate this, and that is that connector, and then this one will go into that spade connector on the horn pad. So that's how that works, because it's like pretty much giving power down here to here, and like this is just ensuring your horn still has power. So that's how it connects up at the steering wheel end. You've got like this two here, which will go to ground, so you can just use any of your screws that are going into the ground that you can see in the back of the wheel there once you're inside it. Just remember, obviously this is going to be around like this side. I'm just sort of showing you the back here. So this all ends up sort of tucked in the back there. So that is on the sender side, and then the receiver looks like this. So what you got to do is on the back of our head unit, if you're using one of our head units, obviously so that's our main plug, you were going to have some of these plugs. So you're going to pull this one out from the car side, you're going to plug this one in, it's just a piggyback, and then you're going to plug that into the car side one. It basically is giving this power, the sender power. And then the other plug you've got here is the speaker one, which is not needed. You can take that out of the way. Is your key ones. Now these are very important. So if you're using one of our harnesses, you've probably got this plug on your car, on the head unit harness that hasn't been used. So you'll be plugging that in like that, and that gives us the key 1 and key 2 other wires. If you didn't have this plug and you're doing it on a different model, you could manually use the key 1 and key 2 wires here and connect them into our key 1 and key 2, which are browns with a black stripe and a brown wire. But pretty much on all our Toyota plugs, we're going to have this harness anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. So you can take these two out of the way, and that is how that goes in. And then basically just power everything up. Push and hold the button on here, and the LED will start to flash, and then just press one of the key buttons on, and it will go like solid, and that just means that these two are paired, and then you can go into the steering wheel learning app that's actually on our head unit.